back again. Gonna do December predictions. I'm gonna try and find the live really quick. All right. Okay. So we'll start with Aries. I'm gonna start Aries at 1 minute. Okay, I'm using the Akashic deck. I'm going to use the Kipper deck. We'll see how this goes. Angels, spirits, guides, ancestors, archangels, ascended masters, and all that is coming from love and light. Please guide me to give clear, accurate messages for Aries. We're asking about December. We want predictions for December. What's going on in Aries world in December? Let's see. Up in the air. So it looks like there's a decision you need to trust and make. Like, it's hard for you to make it because you don't know where you're going to land. This is like a soul thing, right? I feel like there's something in your way. Clearing the way card is here. The 4 of Keys. So we have 4 weeks in December. Let's get one more. The waterfall. Okay. So I feel like something big is changing. Like, you've been going through something for a while. I think it's left its mark on you. And I feel like Spirit is moving you out of there, right? I do feel like there's something in your way here. And it's kind of regarding like making some kind of decision. You know, like you're up in the air about it because you're like, well, I would go, but I don't know where I'm going to land, right? So you got a little fear attached here. So, you know, I mean, I feel like the general message on this card, about this card, is kind of about just go with it, you know, go with the flow, kind of. But there's something in your way here in December. I also feel like maybe some of you are studying something new. Maybe you've learned a lot recently. I feel like maybe you are writing. You could be writing, some of you. Maybe some of you are in college, you know. Anyway, there's something going on that's leaving its mark on you. I want to get, give me a couple of Kipper, just to tell me what's going on in December for. Okay. Okay. So I feel like there's a mature man and a mature woman and a courtship and a message of concern. You got 4, 5, 6 here right in a row. This is the courtship, the mature man, and then the mature woman. So there could be some kind of a contract going on here for these people. I do kind of feel like there is some sort of message of concern here. And I don't know much more than that. So let's get some tarot here and we'll start clarifying, like, what's in your way here? What's up in the air? What are you up in the air about? Tell me what Aries is up in the air about. You just can't decide because you don't know the outcome. So you're scaredy cat. Tell me about up in the air for Aries, Spirit. Oh, Aries, it's about love. You're up in the air about love. You don't even know. It could be a reconciliation. Somebody that you already let go of. Wow. But it's somebody that you love. And I feel like maybe there's a reconciliation. Maybe there's a message coming in. Remember, we have this message here. And then 9 of Swords, you're like, oh my God, I don't know what to do. I've thought about that person so long and hard, and I've already let that go. You know, I surrendered it. I know I loved them, but it was nothing but a fight. So when this person comes back, you don't know what to do. You just don't. So tell me what the clearing of the way is. Clearing the way. Tell me clearing the way for Aries. Okay, this is actually, hang on. I feel like I need to shuffle these better. I feel like they're the same. All right, clearing the way. It's like this big log in your road. Four of Pentacles, you know, it's like stopping you from moving forward. It is. You can't get to your destination because there's this giant log in the road, and all you have is an axe. Like it's back in the old days, you know. And all this person has is an axe to get out of there, to get that log out of the road so he can make his wagon go through, right? Tell me about the 4 keys for Aries. What's in their way? It could be work, and I feel like you could be like frustrated, you know, like, what do I do? I can't move forward, right? Maybe it's about a job that just isn't like, it isn't fulfilling you, you know? That's kind of what I'm feeling about it. Like there's something in your way, and it looks like it's work. Yeah, I feel like there's an end to this cycle. I feel like whatever this is, I feel like it could be work. I feel like it's just not like resonating with your soul anymore, you know, and you really want a new timeline. You want a new experience. You want new. So tell me what's happening in the scribe. So the scribe is kind of about like you could be writing your own story to life, you know. There could be somebody coming in to help you. Could be a 6 of Cups. I did see that flip over. Okay. It could be a lot about truth too, like the scribe, right? Honestly, you want to know what this looks like to me, Aries? It looks like, I mean, you're figuring out manifesting. And honestly, it could have something to do with writing. Because sometimes we can write what we want down, like it's already here, and eventually it gets here. You know what I mean? So it almost looks like it's that, because what you're doing is you're manifesting truth, you're telling your truth, you're speaking your truth, you're writing your truth in the scribe card, right? And so maybe you're using that mode of manifesting with writing it out, you know, like when you just start like with, well, my life, what does your life look like? What do you want it to look like? And so you write it like it's in the present tense. I feel like that's what it's talking about. It's about manifesting everything that you really truly desire with a pen and paper. And I really kind of feel like it changes your life. Like you are making some big moves here with that card. So the waterfall. This is spirit like moving you out. It's the 6 of Swords. But this card is just so special because it's a waterfall, you know, and it's coming over that mountain, and it actually made, you know, water cuts through mountains. It can actually cut a hole right through a mountain. I don't know if you've ever looked at, you know, where waterfalls are at, but it really does make a mark. And I feel like that's what's happening to you. Like something happened. It was probably emotional. And it left its mark on you, right? And spirit is moving you out of there. Moving you out of there, maybe showing you what it gave you. What are you doing with the 6 of Swords? What are you doing with the 6 of Swords? You're understanding the truth of who you are. You're learning your own power here. That's what's going on with you, Aries. You're actually really figuring out who you are on the bigger plane of things. Like how you can manifest. It's pretty exciting. I also see like the very first card out, it's got the Ten of Cups. So I kind of feel like that is telling me that, um, you know, it's about unconditional love. And I just feel like, you know, it says up in the air. So there could be someone coming in. Look it down here. We've got the message of concern, which could be this person, right? Coming in and you're like, shit, what? And it's a mature man, mature woman courtship. Let's talk about it. Spirit, tell me what's going on down here. This message of concern. Yeah, so there could be, you know, something, someone's heartbroken, someone's in meditation. Someone's offering love. It changes your energy. I feel like it's a stable union, but for some reason I kind of feel like maybe you're a little guarded about it, but it's fair, it's good to go. But you got a lot of fear around it. I don't know why. Why are you scared? You have to go in and talk to the Hermit. You have to go in and talk to your higher self about whether or not you want a new beginning, or if you should just move on. Okay, so I kind of feel like there's something here talking about the way you see yourself. Like you see yourself as, I don't know, a 10-eyed monster or something like that, because his mirror's all cracked, right? And I feel like you're letting that go. I do. I feel like you're letting that go, which is good. Because I feel like that's the fear that's holding you back from like taking this offer. It's a new beginning. Yeah, brand new cup of love. Messages. This is a sweet, sweet thing. I can see it. But you still look like you're attached to something that, I don't know, like overthinking, self-doubt, something like that. Oh, you're thinking about someone from the past that made you feel like shit. Of course you are. Don't that always come out? That damn Six of Cups, right? This Six of Cups has made you feel stuck and stagnant and oppressed, small, invaluable, naked, exposed. No good. Okay, so I guess you get to do what you want to do with that situation. But there's a love offer coming in and it's real. I guess you get to decide, you know, what way you want to go. Tell me about their money. Tell me about what's going on with their work in December. Work and money situation. Anything good coming in? Yeah. I feel like you have a new beginning, doing something that you've been researching on. I feel like you have to have a lot of strength to actually go down this path, because I feel like I don't know if you feel like you're not good enough or something like that. I feel like it's during this thing that maybe you have a lover coming in. So that might be what's talking about this relationship up here in the Kipper, right? And there's someone coming in and it's a real deal. But you're scared. God damn it. So you're working away and somebody sees you and they're like, oh my God. Okay. So you're going to have to make a decision here about this person. I feel like your work situation is really good. Except for that, I feel like you somehow feel like, you know, you've got something inside of you that feels like less than or something like that, you know? So I kind of feel like that's coming up a lot. That that feeling of lack, that feeling of I'm not good enough, you know what I mean? because you are. And I kind of feel like Spirit is just kind of trying to move you out of that energy. I mean, I see it over and over again. It's like Spirit moving you, Spirit moving you. You know what I mean? It's because of all this fear, you know? And I kind of feel like the fear is the very first one. It's about love, you know, and how you feel about it. I feel like you don't really trust it. And it probably goes all the way back to when you were a little. Spirit, can you tell me some advice for Aries? Okay, so you got to release any regrets that you have about your life, you know, and start loving yourself. That's what's going to give you freedom. That's what's going to open up all the new opportunities. That's what's going to give you the courage to take up the new opportunities. You know what I mean? Because what I see is like there's someone new coming in and you're afraid of it because of someone from a past, like a relationship from the past. And I don't know if it's because you are waiting for that person from the past or what. I'm not sure. It could be a lot of things. But here's the thing. If you're waiting for a certain someone because you think it's some kind of special gifted relationship from Spirit, like let's say you feel like that, I know that feeling when you don't really want to move on. You're like, well, I don't know, I've never really felt like that before, I really kind of want some more of that, but the person screwed you over. So I don't know what you want to do, but I sort of feel like if someone comes into your life that's new and it looks like a great deal on the cards, it looks good, it's a new person, and you don't want to take it because you're waiting for this other person who fucked you over. That doesn't even make any sense, does it? Let's just say you're right and that person was a special person. And maybe you think they came in and you're supposed to be with them forever. But what if they came in to teach you something, to point something out, to change you a little bit just for this next person? What if that's the case? And you're just going to ignore it because you're still waiting for that one person. Do you see how screwed up that sounds? I don't know. That's just how I'm feeling about it. So I guess take whatever you want from that. 1749. Taurus. Okay, Taurus. Tell me in the Akashic deck what's going on with Taurus in the month of December. We're doing predictions. So let's see what's coming up for them in the Akashic field. Like, what have they had planned? What is their path like? What is it? Queen of Keys. So this would be about knowing your value. The waterfall is here again. Making your mark in the world, possibly, right? Archangel Raphael is a miracle worker. I feel like there's a miracle coming in for some of you guys, and a new beginning as well. 2. Love and passion beginnings. And a King of Keys, which matches your Queen. 2 of Roses, which is the 2 of Cups. The Willow, which is a super strong connection. The Birth card, which is like a brand new beginning. It's like a brand new beginning. You're just having them all over the place. So Taurus, like, this is pretty dang good. There's a miracle coming. A miracle. Okay, let's clarify. So you got a divine couple here. Not a divine, but a great match, which is your match, Taurus. King and Queen of Pentacles. So you have a perfect vibe match coming on in December, or they're already here. Tell me about that for Taurus. What do you want to tell them about this King and Queen of Keys? Could be slow. Definitely about money. There's a new beginning coming in. Yeah, it's love. It is. I feel like it's kind of shocking too. You know, like I feel like the Tower is here, right? So maybe this person shocks you because what they're bringing you is love. And Spirit's the one directing it. Eight of Wands. And also, I feel like there's strength here. You know, so like you're finding some strength about yourself, some truth about yourself. And it could be via this person, right? The Tower is here. So tell me what the Tower is. This person could be at your work, but they're offering you love. Oh my God. They're definitely offering you love. You want to know what I think, Taurus? I think you could have a couple of options. If not, then, you know, you have someone that vibe matches in two different ways, in your love language and in the way you feel about money. I feel like whatever this is, it's freaking good. 10 of Pentacles, right? So I kind of feel like something beautiful is coming for you. I don't know, but you could be meeting them at work, and it's shocking, you know? I feel what's shocking about it is the way you feel about yourself is changing. I feel like you're getting a lot of confidence. You're feeling pretty good, you know? The situation is making you feel beautiful, sexy, magical, and like you have it all. Like maybe this is the first time feeling for you. Like, man, I'm really getting the happily ever after. That's what I'm seeing here. Let's clarify some of this other stuff, like the waterfall. What's this mark that you're leaving? Tell me what this mark that you're leaving is. Oh, there's the Queen of Pentacles again. And the Seven of Cups. I just feel like, honestly, you are leaving some kind of legacy. Tell me why the Seven of Cups is here. This could be about choices. It could be about manifesting true too. Speaking your truth. Like you're leaving a mark. You're leaving a mark on the world, you know, with you in December. It's got something to do with, you know, truth and stability and value. You know, I don't know. You could be understanding your value in a new way. You know, it is the truth. And I do see you being aligned at the bottom of the deck with this card. Do you see it? It's a Judgment card. Showing total alignment. You've got a miracle coming with the Archangel Raphael. Let's see what it is. He brings the energy of love, family, and miracles. Tell me what that looks like for Aries, Spirit. What's the miracle? You're letting something go and starting a brand new beginning. You're walking away from something that was sad. And you're deciding it. You know, the miracle is you're moving on, you're growing, you're changing. And you've decided, like, I'm going to let this go. It's the Five of Cups, you know. That's the grief card. So I kind of feel like you have kind of just climbed your way out of some shithole and you're ready to have a brand new beginning, and so it is. And you know what is at the bottom of the deck? The Ten of Cups. It's unconditional love. That's your miracle. This new beginning that you have, and I feel like I'm reading about it down here, is unconditional love. And it brings in two brand new beginnings. One in passion, one in love. This rose card, Ace of Roses, says commitment. So maybe you're recommitting. Maybe you're committing for the first time. Tell me about that, Spirit. What's going on? Well, I think that you've surrendered with the Two of Swords. And I kind of feel like you're maybe just moving in the same direction. body, mind, soul, alignment, kind of like the bottom of the deck, right? I kind of feel like this new beginning is beautiful. And I don't know who this person is coming in, but they look beautiful to me too. And they match you so well. Like in love, the way that they love is the same. What they want is the same, like money wise, or how they feel about money is the same. You have a lot in common. And it makes you feel really good. I mean, you feel very aligned here in this new beginnings. And honestly, I bet it's pretty shocking too, because that miracle is coming in. So I don't know how you muster the strength to let go of whatever you're sad about, but you do. It is the archangel that's providing that. Knight of Cups. And there it is again, that new beginning and passion. Okay, so I kind of feel like your higher self is kind of like cluing you in on this. You know what this relationship's bringing, right? It's bringing unconditional love and Ten of Pentacles, right? And you've got the Ace of Cups twice. What else do they need to know? Spirit, can you tell me? Tell me, let's get another deck. Let's look at this one. What's going on in their work life, money-wise? What's going on with work? Clarify the Eight of Pentacles. 3 to 6 months, distant horizon. So there's a gift coming. You might be going on a trip with someone. Courtship card. You're not telling me about their money. What's going on with their money? You feel stuck about money, don't you? Okay, but at the bottom of the deck, there's the privileged lady. Good. Okay. So I do feel like you feel stuck maybe right now, but I think in December, I think you're bumping up about the way you feel about yourself, because the privileged lady gives me Empress vibes, which she can create anything she wants, right? So I kind of feel like you're working on that with this manifest card, right? You're manifesting the life that you seek, the life that you want, the life that you deserve, you know, the life that you've always wanted. And I feel like you're letting go and cutting out the things that don't serve you. And I also feel like you have an archangel who's your best friend. Like I kind of feel like Taurus, I kind of feel like you had this lined up with the Archangel Raphael, right? I kind of feel like it's divine timing when they come in. Because what they're doing is they're ending a sad cycle for you. They're ending some kind of way you feel about yourself, you know, or a situation, you know, like it could be like a love or whatever. I do feel like your money's looking good. And I do feel like, I don't know, some big shit happening in December. A new love offer, a new beginning in passion, which could mean work. It could mean like a new job, doing something that you really love doing, because it's right here. I feel like it comes in like kind of as a shock even. Like, where did this come from? Like, all of a sudden you're just doing what you want. Spirit's just working in your life and kind of like giving you everything you want. So take advantage of this energy. I feel like December is a good month for you. Taurus looks really, really good. So let's look at Gemini. Okay, Gemini. Okay, Spirit, tell me what's going on for Gemini in December. Show me what's happening for Gemini in December. Show me what their life's going to be like. It looks like you're getting really good at something that you've been practicing at. It's probably going to pay off. Yeah, definitely giving you some new income. feel like you're getting like huge information too. Possibly about a person or possibly about yourself. It's the King of Forces, which King of Wands. So let's see what's going on with Gemini spirit. Tell me what's coming for them in December. Five of Roses. The number 5 card, Hilarion. A number 4 card, the Birth card. So something new happening. And Spirit just wanting you to know that you're going the right direction. Don't fret about that. Like, don't think you're doing anything wrong. I feel like in December, I feel like something's happening inside yourself, with your higher self. I feel like there's a rebirth happening, and I feel like there's big changes. I feel like you could be researching something. You could be tapping into ascended masters. You could also be receiving spirit communication. Hilarion has got all kinds of people here that are see-through, right? So people from the other side coming in, helping you out. So you could have new gifts. And honestly, I feel like all it takes is one glimpse of something. Like one little glimpse. And you start looking deeper in the garden. You start looking at things like a child. Like you have a magnifying glass to look at the butterfly. Like you want to see every single piece of the butterfly, every little fuzzy thing on the butterfly. You're looking at it, you're examining it. I feel like you have new eyes opening up here. I know it's cold outside, but this really does show something happening. Now, on another note, this Five of Swords could be talking about some kind of big change for a child in your life. So, it might be an opportunity for you to help them, love on them, and help them grow. That's another message for that. And then, of course, this Hilarion card, like new messages, new information coming in from Spirit. I feel like it's big. Okay, and then this Rebirth card, and then on track, Ace of Scrolls. Like it's like you're going down a new path, and it looks to me like you're kind of wondering if you're getting on the right train. Like, because there's a lot of trains at this train station, you know? So you could be going here, you could be going there, you could be going there. Spirit says whatever you choose is right. You are on the right track. Don't worry about making a wrong decision here. There isn't it. This is what your higher self is wanting you to know. So let's clarify what this garden card is. Because this is about the kids, right? The kids who are like, this could be you, like having eyes from a child's eye, right? Yep, there's another child. Page of Cups, somebody that you love. I feel like whatever is going on here, like with this Five of Roses, like it could be you, like examining life on a little, like looking from your child's eyes, because, you know, we lose a lot of the wonderment of life when we grow up, you know. I just had Cohen, my grandson, was just asking me the other day about Santa Claus, and if I thought Santa Claus was real. And of course, you know, everybody that watches knows that I was raised without Christmas. And so Christmas didn't come into my life. I think I had my first Christmas at 32. And so he was asking me if I believed in Santa Claus. We were watching a Santa movie. And I said, "Well, yeah." Then he goes, "You just believe in everything, don't you?" And I said, "I do if it makes me feel good. Like, if I like the way it makes me feel to believe something, then I believe it. Does it make you feel good to believe in Santa?" And he goes, "Yeah." And I said, "Then, I mean, according to my rule, then, you know, you can believe in Santa. Like, I mean, I believe in Santa because I want to believe in Santa, Cohen. Like, I want him to be true. I want him to come through my journey and bring me presents. I do. So I do believe in it. So anyways, I kind of feel like it's like that kind of energy. It's like, you're kind of getting into this childlike feeling, and it's really making you free. And if this is about another child, that it's about a child in your life that something's happening with, I mean, you're bringing them in so much love and stability by whatever it is you're doing. So whatever that message means, that's for December. I feel like you're important to somebody's life if that's your message about the children. Okay, so Hilarion, what are you showing them, Spirit? What are you showing them in Hilarion? I feel like this is like opening up of gifts. Like, honestly, like, could be mediumship, could be just intuitive hits, and you're finally recognizing what they are. Yeah, High Priestess and Knight of Cups. This could be about love too, like about leading with love, like understanding. Like, it's pretty wild when you finally get like a message that's real. You can see it, you can feel it, you can hear it. And I feel like it does change your heart space. You know what I mean? Because what you're understanding is that there's more to it than what we have right here on this planet. Because you're talking to people in other realms here. You're seeing them, you're feeling them, you're understanding. Maybe you're doing mediumship stuff, right? But the important thing is it brings something going on with your own heart is changing by this message. Like, just understanding, like, it's kind of like the Santa Claus question. Do you believe in the afterlife? Well, you will when you start hearing it and seeing it. Like, you know what I mean? It changes something. It's a little deeper than the Santa Claus thing. It's about the afterlife and fairies and angels and all of that. Understanding it, owning it, bringing it on into our heart. It changes everything. You want to know what's happening? A rebirth. There you are, back at the child energy again. It's like you're brand new. You got new information and you see life differently. You're like, oh my God, this is real. It's pretty fucking amazing when it happens. Let's see what this looks like for Gemini. Gemini, show me what's happening with this birth card for Gemini. What's happening here? Okay. I think you're struggling with the rebirth. I do. I feel like you're struggling. You don't trust it. How come? How come they don't trust it? You have to go inside and talk about it. It's okay. Because like this Four of Pentacles is talking about tapping in. What you're worried about is seeing, believing. Because you're in this rebirth. You're rising from the ashes. You've got new information about the other side. But you're like, can I really trust it? You're kind of being like Cohen. Is he real? And what you're asking about is what I've seen real. Are the messages that I heard real? Was that dream that I had real? You're struggling because you're like thinking about all the stuff you've been told all your life that was a lie. And you're struggling. So rightly so, you go inside and talk to your higher self and you're like, tell me something. Tell me something. The sunshine, new beginning. I feel like they're showing you, yeah, this is real. Show me how you're going to do that. Oh, let me get a different deck. This is sort of an exciting reading, Gemini. Some big stuff coming up spiritually for you. That's fun. I love it when I use these cards. They just excite me. I don't know why. The Akashic deck. They're so magic. Tell me about this. Okay. Oh, the reason you're having a hard time believing it is because, look at, that's even like someone from the other side reaching for that person. And you're scared. You're scared of it when you see it. Okay, so I was right. It's about stuff that you believed when you were little. You know? Stuff you were told when you were little. You're still kind of stuck to it. And maybe it doesn't even, like, you didn't even believe in the afterlife, or you're scared of it for some reason. Maybe you have negativity attached to it, like, like the whole ghost stuff, the whole ghost idea. I have never bought into the ghost idea. Thank God. But I do believe in on the other side, right? But I don't think that they're ever here to hurt us. I don't. And I don't think that they like bombard someone who doesn't want them. I mean, if you get messages from the other side and you don't want them, then just say it. But I feel like Gemini, I feel like this is a really beautiful gift offering you a brand new start in your life. The way you feel about life, the way you feel about yourself. I feel like it's bringing in a lot of courage for you to like change something. You see this ace, remember, you're going somewhere. You're going somewhere new. And you have action coming with this card. It's like new beginnings. You're doing it, you know? I feel like, so when you get this app, whatever it is, this epiphany, this dream, this realization of other realms, I think it's going to scare you a little bit. And I just feel like, just talk to your higher self about that. I'm telling you it's coming in December. So maybe start meditating now and getting ready for it, because if you have some fear attached to it, I mean, Hilarion, it's also about researching, it's also about working with ascended masters. And if you're working with ascended masters, it's because you have a difficult path. Ascended masters are people like, well, I guess the best one I can think of, the best example would be Jesus, right? Because like he came, he was a human, he went through everything you could ever imagine, and then he ascended. You know what I mean? He made it. He made it flawlessly. And I don't think he had an easy life. And I think, I mean, sometimes I think about that path, and if it would have been me, I mean, maybe I would have ran. You know what I mean? I don't know if I would have hung out, like, just let them take me off like that, but he did. So you're tapping in, you have access to tap into that energy, like say to your higher self, like, I need some stinking answers here, and how do I get through this? I want to make it, but I have all these fears and I have all this stuff from my past that's holding me back. Dang, I forgot I unplugged that. I wonder where it's at. Hang on, you guys, I gotta plug you back in. Okay, so that's what I'm seeing here. So let me see about the on-track card again. Let me get some. All right, so you have a rebirth. You're going down a new path. You have a new information in your head now. Where are you going? Where's Gemini going? You're going to Ten of Pentacles. You're going to King of Wands. You're going to the Death card and the Devil. So let's clarify that shit show. Okay. Tell me what the Devil is here for. So it looks to me like you're transforming something that's kind of, it could be that toxic pattern, right? Tell me what's happening with the Devil. What is the Devil here for? Okay, so kind of what I feel like is you're actually transforming this Devil energy, because the Death card is there with it. So it's saying like the way you see yourself is changing. after this rebirth. Like, that's why you have the courage to go. You're loving yourself. You're free. You feel free. You have a new beginning, like maybe in work. You also have wish fulfillment here. So your toxic pattern that we were talking about over here, the one that's kind of like clouding your judgment about this new gift, right? I feel like, honestly, I mean, you're finding your power and you're going straight towards 10 of Pentacles, you know? I feel like once you let go of the whatever this devil energy is, you know, it could be about deception, it could be about, you know, an addiction. But you're replacing it with love, self-love, right? I feel like you're having like an epiphany, an awakening. You've got this remember card, and I really love that card. Do you want to see it? I don't know why I just closed it back up, but yeah, it's like being open to receive, right? So it's like Spirit is giving you something, and the card is saying, like, are you open to receive this? And I kind of feel like it's saying, yeah, like, yeah, you are. I feel like what's happening is you're finding stability over here in this Five of Roses. Like, you're feeling this young, beautiful, rejuvenated person life. You're seeing things from other realms. You're noticing the bigger picture of life. It's changing you. It's changing the way you see things. Even though you've got this history of being afraid of something, I feel like you're just really talking to Spirit and saying, like, is this real? Like, can you, I don't know, show me somehow? And what they're doing is giving you courage. Courage to power on. Courage to transmute energy. Courage to let go of some kind of shit you believed about yourself. The devil card, you know, limited. I can't deal with other realms, right? It's not true. I mean, you got toxic ideas even around the ability to see other realms, is what I'm feeling. Spirit, tell me what's going on. Tell me what's going on with their work. Let's do Kipper for that. Work and money in December. Can you just give me a hint about what's happening with their work and money in December? Mature man. That's the Hierophant card. There's somebody wanting to give you a gift or something, I feel like. I don't know. This could be someone that had passed away and maybe you didn't know that you were in the will, because the coffin card is here next to the mature man. But there's a gift coming and a message. So I do feel like there might be some change in your money. Tell me about that. Clarify this Kipper stuff. What's going on? Because, you know, at the end of the day, you're actually... I feel like this is sort of sad. Like, the Queen of Cups. I think it's an emotional thing, but it is Wheel of Fortune, and it changes your life. It is just a gift. It could be about money. You have 10 of Pentacles here. So, and a new beginning too, you know, as well as wish fulfillment. So I'm wondering if, like, this trip that you're going on could have something to do with this. It's like a settlement or a, I don't know, an estate. That's the word I'm looking for. Could be. Could be Gemini. Could be for some Gemini. I don't think I have anybody that has any money that wants to leave it me, but but you do, Gem, whoever you are. There's one Gemini out there that this is going to resonate for. I just know it. All right. Hi, Jadea. Hi. How's it going? Let's do Cancer now. 4053. Okay, Cancer. Let's look and see what's going on with you. All right, so I feel like there's some kind of new information coming in. Could be about King of Wands. Could be about your own stability. Archangel Michael is here. I mean, Archangel Raphael. This is a miracle worker. So you could be like discovering new gifts that you have with the forces. It could be a person too. Two of Roses. Winged Messengers is the name of that card. So you could be having some like messages coming in from Spirit. I'm not going anywhere. Hang on, you guys. My candle burnt out. My little candle burnt out from this morning. Whenever I did the other reading, I like to have a candle going when I do this, you know. Fire energy, right? Fire energy. Okay. So, could be getting some messages from the other side, like via birds, right? Because it says winged messengers. So there could be some kind of a gathering here for you, like a spiritual awakening or enlightenment, something. Okay, Spirit, tell me what's going on with the lightning bolt for Cancer. What's this new shocking information? Ooh, the Lovers is here. It could be a King of Wands, Cancer. Sexy. Sexy, sexy guy. Powerful. The Moon is here, saying like you might not see this coming, or you've already dealt with this person and it made you cry. The King of Forces is here, which is also the King of Wands. Let's clarify the King of Forces. So you have a choice to make here. King of Wands is coming in. It's the Lovers that's announcing it, right? As well as like the Eight of Forces, which is looking like a lightning bolt, right? And then here's the Strength card. The Nine of Pentacles, the Chariot, the Knight of Swords, and the Five of Cups. So, Cancer. This Knight of Wands guy is coming in, whoever it is. It could be a Leo, Aries, and Sag, right? And I feel like you love your life without anyone. You're the Nine of Pentacles right now. You're the Chariot right now. Like you're aligned. And this person is coming in fast. And I don't know, but Five of Cups makes me think like you already let this shit go. You're already done healing. And this Tower is no joke. They're coming back. They want a reconciliation. They want to make things right. And you are like, oh my God, that person is a fucking devil. I have just had the hardest time releasing them. I loved them, but I wanted to work with them, but they made me feel like nothing. They made me feel like nothing. Aww. So Spirit moves you out of that energy. You're never going to guess where they're taking you. Queen of Wands. How crazy is that? Because what we're talking about is King of Wands, right? And this person's coming back in and you're going like, no, no. And the energy they're moving you to is the funny part. Queen of Wands. The King's divine match, right? The King of Wands, perfect match. But you are struggling because you have been in a whirlpool of emotion about this. I feel like you've worked a long time to let it go, and you're like, what the F? Tell me what you're doing, Raphael. This is the miracle worker. So he brings in miracles. Okay, he's transforming something. He's changing something inside of you. The struggle. He's changing the struggle inside of you, giving you some new information here, taking off the blindfold, and giving you back your identity. I am valuable, right? Because I feel like this kind of shakes you up a little bit. You're like, what in the F and F? Right? Yeah, that's what you're doing. Tell me about the Akashic field. This is like a new beginning, right? It's a new beginning, wand beginning. So it's passion. What's happening for a new beginning? 7 of Swords is here. That's that ugly 7 of Swords. Turning into the sun. Well, that's quite a bit of transforming. They're taking that 7 of Swords situation. They're coming back in. And they aren't joking around this time, you guys. I mean, I think they're coming in with an apology, with a bouquet of flowers and saying, like, you are the one. Look at that at the bottom of the deck, even 10 of Pentacles. I want to go all in. Tell me, though, because I can see at the bottom of the deck that this person made you feel like shit, right? Right? Something happened and you were like, fuck, man. What the hell is going on? And you worked really hard to let them go, and then they come back. You're just finding your own balance. You're finding this 9 of Pentacles, like, I'm good to go. I am free. I love you, soul. Like, you are like this with your soul, and you're going somewhere good. You are. You're in your car with your soul, and you're driving down the road to a new place, and this person's coming at you. Head-on collision with the Chariot even, right? They're coming at you. And you're like, wait a second. Like, I am still letting that go. Like, I'm the 9 of Pentacles. I am aligned. And I know my strength, but I don't know about this person coming back in, Spirit. And the miracle worker says, are you kidding me? Like, I'm bringing you this miracle that you've been asking for forever. And it's coming in like a 8 of Forces. It is a lightning bolt into a tree, right? And it's this lover. It's this lover that you've cried more tears over than anyone else. It's this person coming back in. And you're like, wait a fucking second. They put me in the dirt. They put me, no. Like, okay, so Spirit, tell me what's happening. Like, how are they supposed to, like, if they've worked so hard, how are they supposed to, like, okay. It's telling me you gotta let your soul lead you. It's telling me the Judgment card is here. You have to decide to get on board with your soul. And if the soul's plan is to be with the King of Wands, then by God, it's gonna be. You know what I mean? Like, that's what it's saying. Like, if you want to let me go, if you want to let me lead you, your soul says, then I know exactly where we're going. Because that King of Wands is your emperor. And they make you happy. They make us happy. They make me happy, your soul says. They set me free. Oh my gosh. They set me free. Yeah, this is a brand new beginning. It's the same person. It's the same person. But I don't know. I think you got where you needed to go, like as far as your vibration about, like as far as your lessons, your what you needed to learn, you know? Like I think you've done it. You've transformed it. You're the Nine of Pentacles. You know this relationship with your higher self. And really that's all spirit really wanted from you, was for you to like get there to that Nine of Pentacles, where you realize that it's your whole spirit team that's on your side and like rooting for you. And what is it that you want? Let me bring it to you. And I think you spent a long time like thinking about this person, maybe wanting this person back. They were really, I think they caused you a lot of pain. But this is telling me that there was a reset button that you didn't know about or you didn't realize. And I do feel like you're really guarded about this love situation, but I kind of feel like your soul, if you're going to let your soul drive, they're driving you there. Because this King of Wands is really, it's really your emperor and you're ready. And your soul wants to do it. Up to you. Big, big thing here though, Cancer. Big aha moments going on. I see you jumping. I see you doing. I see you just saying like, okay, soul, I trust you. You know, I do. I do want the Ten of Pentacles, and you're right. I do want it with this guy. You're right. Wow. I kind of feel like there's just part of you, though. Queen of Swords. Like, I feel like, I don't know, you might be a little guarded of your heart. Like, you know, I don't know. I think it's guarded from about this person, like, right? Because you're feeling like the way it was before. Hi, Erica. How's it going? But it is Ten of Pentacles, man. I mean, you've been manifesting it while you've been healing up from this person. And what you did was transmuted energy. You changed. You've been doing a lot of work in this shit show. You know what I mean? You don't even know it. You've just been mostly feeling like shit, but what's happening is phenomenal. When you look at it in the card, there's alignment. You're learning strength. You're learning the Nine of Pentacles. Like, oh my God, you're right. You're right. I never go without anything. I do have everything I need. I'm not starving. I have what I need, and Spirit provides it for me. And you're realizing your strength. You're realizing how awesome your soul is, and you're loving where it's going. And that's why when this person comes running in, you are skeptical. You are. I don't know what you're going to do. You could just say no, like, no, I don't think so. But if you were to like allow your soul to choose, your soul is going to choose to go back. It's the same damn person. Okay, so let's look and see, like, I don't know, what's going on in your money. I feel like your money looks good because you have the 9 and 10 of Pentacles. But let's look and see if there's any other messages about the money for Cancer. I'm on Cancer right now, Erica. And Erica, someone's coming in. And as far as your money goes, I feel like you have a lack mindset with the poverty card. I do. I kind of feel like there's something about it. You know, like you might be like hanging on to something like when you were a child. But I kind of feel like that's transforming. I feel like it's changing. And I do feel like there's something coming in from someone. It's an official person, number 22. I don't know if that, you know, looks familiar or feels familiar, but they're bringing you a gift. And I think first you get a message and then they're delivering it. Like, I don't know. But I kind of feel like whoever has the poverty mindset, you need to work on losing that over the next, you know, couple of days, because I feel like you have something coming, but you can always block your blessings with your thoughts. So be careful with that. Okay, so we got Leo next. 105. Okay. Cancer, what's going on for Cancer in December? Tell me predictions. Not Cancer. We're off Cancer. We're on Leo. Leo. Leos, what's happening in December for Leos? Tell me all about that. A commitment. Oh, you got a couple of new. You got a couple of new beginnings. Happy, stable home. And the 22 card, which is add some. Didn't I just show you guys the 22 card? I thought I just saw that. The Buddha prepares. So I feel like there's some of you who are working on meditation, and I feel like if you're not, you should be. I kind of feel like that's you're finding your power and your purpose when you go inside, you know. And I think tapping into that's going to help you a little bit because you have some new beginnings coming here, as well as a new gift. Like this new gift is hearing spirit. I'm seeing fairies and angels and ancestors. I even see like an angel showing you what to read in a book. So, just so you know. This card is an affirmation of your strength. No matter what happens, you're surrounded by spirit. You know, you're never ever alone. They're watching your every move. They're there to help you at all times. I feel like this one of scrolls, Ace of Scrolls, is about going on a new journey in your life. And I feel like you have a few options about what way to go, and the spirit just wants to know, like, just pick one. Like, it doesn't matter which one feels good to you. Like, it's going to be different for everyone, and there's no wrong answer. And if you feel like you can't make the decision, then I feel like you need to like tap into that energy, you know? That do you see all those little people around her? The angel showing her what to read, the fairy up in the corner, the ancestor just hanging out, chilling, watching her. There's an old grandma over there. So I feel like there's a lot going on in that card. So I feel like you have a lot of help in the other realms, is what it's saying. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4 on the clock. Whoop, whoop. 22 could be somebody's life path number too. That's a special number. You know, any double number when you add up your numbers is pretty special. Like it's 11, 22, and 33 that all have meaning. So you might want to look that up. Spirit, angels, guides, ancestors, archangels, tell me about this Ace of Roses. So it's clarified by the King of Swords. So like this is a pretty good energy, pretty thoughtful. I feel like you're sad. Nine of Swords. Like there's something about a commitment that you're having to get really honest with yourself about in December. And honestly, I don't know. It could be about, there could be a couple of kids here too. Or it could be messages, you know? It doesn't look that great though. It looks sad. It could have something to do with commitment. And I feel like you're thinking really hard. I feel like you're trying to make a good decision here. I do feel like there's emotions kind of getting in the way. So whenever that happens, it's really hard to make a good decision, you know, because you're like in a sad spot and it's, you know, I don't know. It's just tricky, right? So I kind of feel like, all right, so let's say it's a commitment. And I do see the 2 pages here, so that it can indicate children in your life. And I'm kind of feeling like maybe what it's saying is like, focus on them, focus on what they're doing, and like focus on playing, focus on childlike vibrations, you know. And if your commitment is fucked up, which it sort of is telling me that there's something going on here, Leo, um, I feel like you can pull yourself out of it with child energy. I really do. Tell me about the spring. This is Four of Wands. This is about a happy, stable home with an Empress. This could be you. You know, finding that energy inside of you, you know, like you're over here, you're trying to figure something out, and maybe your relationship is not going that great, or maybe it's about your work or whatever, you know. But I do feel like kids are involved. So open up that mama energy, that mama bear energy. It doesn't matter if you're a guy. It doesn't matter if you don't have kids. The Empress is love. She's self-love, and she loves her creation. She loves everything. So really nice energy to bring in calm and balance into your life. Tell me more about the Empress. What is that? Flipped over. Okay, so the Empress is also like a creator, and she makes her own way, you know? Like she can create anything, and she knows it. I mean, think about all the stuff that the earth has on it, that it has produced itself, right? You know what I mean? Like trees and flowers and, right? So I feel like you have a lot of, you have a choice to make here. You're kind of looking through your life. This is about your stability in your life. Four of Wands. Like, you're looking back through your life, and maybe you're realizing, I don't know, errors in judgment, maybe. And I kind of feel like Queen of Cups, she's just crying, crying, crying. So you got a couple of really crying cards here. The Nine of Swords and the Queen of Cups. But the cool thing about the Queen of Cups is that she surrenders the tears. She's like, Spirit, you know, I don't know what to do. Please just take it. And so it is. You could be dealing with a Pisces, a Taurus, a Libra. And the Hierophants here. So this stability that you're seeking, I feel like you're making it on your own. If you have children, I think you're recommitting to them. You know, like maybe there's a problem in a relationship, maybe. But the card is about commitment. You know, it's not necessarily about a relationship, but it's about commitment. And I feel like the Empress is a mother. And I feel like just as the mother, you're like recommitting to your life as a mother. And I'm only saying that because of the kids right here. I mean, you got kids. And I feel like I don't know, something happened with this commitment. And it makes you sad, like it broke down or whatever. But over here, you're like putting on that Empress energy, and you're like, you know what? I think you're just focusing on them, on your, if you have children, I think that's what you're doing. If these aren't children, then they could be messages that come in and you don't really know what to do with them. You know, King of Swords, you're just trying to like sort it all out because it made you sad. I feel like with the Hierophant here, I feel like what it's saying is you're learning a lot of lessons, you know. Where you're going in this Ace of Scrolls that you don't know about is Ten of Pentacles. Like, totally money card, right? Money card. Ace. A new beginning. That's the... Wow. I feel like Spirit's guiding you there. And I also feel like you're learning your own power, your own strength, your own gifts. They're becoming real to you. Tell me about add some... This is the 22 card. I don't know, but I kind of feel like this awareness of other realms is kind of like changing your vibe. I mean, maybe you can even see the angels around you or feel them. And there's something about it that just balances you out, makes you feel better, changes what you're doing, how you're feeling, what you're thinking. You start to manifest. Maybe you're understanding the manifesting part, right? You're manifesting success and growth. Maybe fame and fortune is what you're doing. I mean, you could be reading like, who's that lady on? She does like medium readings and she talks funny. Is her name Teresa? I don't know. But that's what it reminds me of. Like, because it's talking about you tapping into the other side, and then it says you're becoming famous for it. And I kind of feel like you're manifesting that. You're manifesting fame, fortune. Your higher self is tuning on in. You're pretty good. You're pretty good at your intuition in December, right? I feel like your heart chakra opening up. It's cracking open, wide open. You're leading with love. Yeah. And so when you open up your heart, you start to see things so different. Like all the bad things that happened or what you perceived as bad, you see the justice now. Like, right? So that's what I feel like is happening. And I feel like a lot of change is happening. In fact, I also see you like really grounding into this Queen of Pentacles energy, which is pre-Empress, right? Just saying, like, once you get a hold of that Empress energy, like, whoa, things are changing for you. You know? I mean, you're just getting crazy with it, Leo. You're manifesting. Tell me some advice for, yeah, Teresa Caputo. You're right. I knew you'd know. Maybe you guys are manifesting being the next Teresa Caputo. That's what it looks like, Leo. Okay. So you got to surrender something. You got to surrender that nine of swords, right? It's okay. So we're back at the first section here. It's like you lost something, right? And you feel rejected because of it. Like it fragmented you, right? You feel confused. So Pluto, check and see where Pluto's at in your chart, because Pluto's on the move for you. That's what the cards are saying. Like Pluto is a transformer. So they're changing the way you see this shit. They are. I mean, look at you over here. Manifesting, trusting yourself, leading with love. But over here, you are confused and you feel rejected. Something happened in a commitment and it was love. And it made you feel like shit. All right. Tell me what's happening with this first pile. Okay. So you got to start loving yourself. There's a rebirth happening for you. I feel like it's all about loving yourself. And I feel like Spirit is talking to you in your sleep. There's dreams coming in. There's messages. I mean, you're sitting at a table here. They're showing you what to read. Work with that energy. Work with that knowledge that I'm telling you. Like, because if you're Leo and I'm telling you, like, look, there's a whole bunch of realms that want to help you. They want to make themselves known to you. They are hearing your wishes, your silent wishes. They're hearing them. And it's coming. But you got to be in a certain space to do it. You have to transmute energy first, right? So we go back to this first column that's telling me you're sad. You're sad. You feel rejected. You feel confused. You're like, God damn it. Why did this end? And your higher self is saying, well, it's all about a rebirth, like that shit wasn't working, you know? Otherwise it would have made you feel like that, or it did make you feel like that because you needed to get to this place where you're surrendering something, you know? You have to surrender. this feeling that you're rejected. This could go all the way back to childhood. Maybe that's why the pages are here. But I do see you being very confused right now, Leo, in the month of December. But I feel like if you were to tap in and just work with the energy, I feel like there's a lot of cool things coming, including a rebirth, including loving yourself, and including getting these messages, understanding them, seeing them, and processing them all. You know, like you're realizing something more about yourself. Like it doesn't even matter what anyone else thinks, like you're aware of the other realms. And so if someone walked away from you or whatever happened here in the Nine of Swords, because you're sad and you feel rejected and you feel unlovable, even. I mean, it's sad, but there's something big changing, you know? I mean, you have to get pretty damn low in order to like reach for spirit. And I do see you doing it, you know? I do. So I do see the Ten of Pentacles, so I'm not going to really go into your career or anything because I see that it's here, you know, and it starts with, it could be a new job, you know, like I don't know if you have to travel for it or if you have to move for it, but something is happening there, and it's bringing you in Ten of Pentacles. So, you know, I mean, I think money's fine. I don't see any big, huge issues with that. And I don't even think you have like any doubts about what you're capable of manifesting as far as money is concerned, because I bet you can manifest it quite well because of your fire energy, right? All right, Leo. Oh, I didn't even write down the time for Leo. All right. Well, anyway, I'm stopping at Leo. I'm going to stop at Leo. I don't know what time I started that reading. Oh, maybe Leo's at 1:05. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So I'm stopping at Leo because I'm tired. I really got to go, like, I don't know, go for a little walk or something. And the shit just wears me out. I love you guys. And I'll be back in a little while. I promise I will.